Hey everyone, how's it going? Nick here, and today I want to discuss virtual reality. It's obvious that the technology has been bolstering and influence in the last couple of years, and the good thing is that there are no visible signs of stagnation. In fact, 2016 is poised to be the most important year yet for virtual reality, and with high-powered headsets coming from over 40 known manufacturers, the possibilities are truly endless. Without further ado, let's get into the 4 most important things you should be aware of in regards to virtual reality for 2016. Let's check it out. So first things first, before we get into the good stuff, expect a huge rush of very powerful and durable VR headsets to come to the market in 2016. I guess first up with a spring release date is obviously Oculus, who's been in the industry for a very long time and is expected to headline this spring with their consumer headset Rift. Like I said, Oculus has been around for a while, and 2016 might be the perfect year for them as they'll finally be able to push out of the whole marketing and beta and testing bubble and come out with a widely available consumer product. But truth be told, they aren't the only ones. The HTC Vive, which is the smartphone maker's first take on virtual reality, is expected to land in stores this April, while both PlayStation and Valve are very hard at work coming up with their own gaming-oriented approach to virtual reality. In regards to cost, Oculus was the only one that was pretty forthcoming, and they soft sold a $950 benchmark price, but honestly, a lot of the information is still under lock and key. The second thing you can look forward to is a whole lot of new games and unorthodox experiences coming along with those headsets. I know Ubisoft Entertainment, which are the same guys that make the Assassin's Creed franchise, they're expected to release a few big titles this year, while Valve and PlayStation are most likely going to dominate the gaming scene with their flagship releases. But perhaps the most important thing is that most games aren't going to be brand new. I know Minecraft is going to join the Rift family this spring when Rift releases, and a lot of other games are going to be releasing software patches that make them compatible with VR. Now for my favorite part, the wide array of camera technology that's going to completely change the game when it comes to an already pretty revolutionary industry. Keep in mind that virtual reality isn't all about computer-generated graphics. In fact, a lot of companies are producing live-action content, and the idea is that you render the world around you with a very powerful set of cameras, and then you superimpose that background with a bunch of artifacts and objects and sensors, and then with a bit of graphic design, you can create a radically enhanced environment. Imagine being able to engage in an FPS battle in your backyard, or being able to drive a Ferrari through your neighborhood. All of this is coming, and it begins with great camera tech. Nokia expects to release the Ozo, which is a 9-pound spherical video camera that's also going to retail for $60,000, but it's going to change the game when it comes to VR companies trying to produce live action content. Also, it's a great way for kind of stagnating companies to get back into an emerging industry, and if you were wondering where Nokia was these last couple of years, you might get a great taste of their resurgence in 2016, so look forward to that. Last but certainly not least is the ability for this technology to go beyond your living room, your house, and even your entire community. We just talked about how great camera tech can change up our current environment, and a VR startup called Void is going to take that to a whole nother level. They'll be outfitting visitors with headsets and other gears, and then throw them into a maze of physical walls and effects that make it seem like they're actually in a video game or some sort of simulated environment. People are already paying $10 for just 6 or 7 minutes of this type of experience, but realistically, when the real things drop, expect to pay almost 2 to 3 times that. It's no question that virtual reality has transformed from the small grassroots campaign for more interactive experiences to a world-changing technology that arguably has consumed us. The implications of VR are huge, and we're all anxiously waiting to see what 2016 has to offer. And as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.